Today we're at Saul's Soul Kitchen Barbecue. Hopefully about to go get some good barbecue, and we'll see what's in store today. We got Mr. Clay Cornelius with us today with Red Clay Tours.
Yours. Thank you.
Now what is this?
All right, so you have the pork and greens. This is the best barbecue dish in the city, one of the best dishes in the city. So you've got cheese grits, greens, their pulled pork. They drizzle it with their barbecue sauce, which is vinegar based because this is a North Carolina style sauce. And then they use the fried onion straws or onion rings, whatever you'd like to call them. Okay. Then you've got your deviled egg over there. You've got your fried green tomatoes there. And then we've got their chicken with white barbecue sauce and potato salad. And let me go see if I can get us some remoulade for the fried green tomatoes.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah.
It looks like it's going to have like a heart attack on the plate.
No, it's excellent. Yeah.
That's a special plate just for us. Okay, it's vinegar-based North Carolina. This is Alabama. White barbecue sauce was created in Decatur, Alabama. Okay. By Big Bob Gibson. Okay. So within the last decade or so, it started to make its way other places in Alabama and around the world.
Around the world.
We can get it in Texas now. You can get white barbecue sauce in Texas. Fried green tomato. You put a little bit of the remoulade. Remoulade. It's a mayonnaise-based dip or sauce.
What the pork and greens has in it again?
All right, it's cheese grits, and then it's greens. Pretty sure they're collard greens. Well, it could be turnip, but it's greens. And then we got their smoked pulled pork, North Carolina style pulled pork. And then they drizzle it with their vinegar-based sauce, again a North Carolina style barbecue sauce, and then they top it with thinly sliced fried onions, onion rings, basically.
And it's good.
It's not good. It's great. It is as good as anything you'll eat in the city.
Okay. Mr. Clay Cornelius, my tour for today. Mr. Cornelius, tell us a little about Saul's.
Yeah, sure. So Saul's, we're at the one over in Avondale, but there's 3 Saul's. This is probably my favorite Saul's. It gives you a real old-fashioned barbecue pit environment. It's the smallest of any of the locations. And it's just a great place to get barbecue in the city. It's probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite barbecue place in the city of Birmingham.
Okay, and you said you think it's the best potato salad.
I think it's the best potato salad in the city. I'm big on the sides with barbecue, and I try to figure out which ones the best are. That way, I mean, if you're going to spend money to go out to eat, you know, you don't want to get something that's subpar, not very good. I think they got the best potato salad in the city. So, and if I didn't come here, then I get the pork sandwich over at the original Saul's, and I get it with their slaw, and their slaw is a vinegar-based slaw, because this is a North Carolina style barbecue more than Alabama or anything. That's why they do the pulled pork, and that's why they do the vinegar-based sauce. Okay. And it's pretty good. So.
And so, how do they get the name of Saul's?
So the name of Saul's is actually an abbreviation. So the guy that started it, Mike Wilson, was apparently a pretty lazy kid, lazy teenager, and so his nickname was Sorry Ass Wilson. So when you say Sorry Ass Wilson, that's S-A-W, and so that's the abbreviation for Saul's Barbecue. You're not going to see any sauce back there. That's just the name.
Okay. All right. So tell us a little about your tours, and like, do you give tours of Birmingham or tours of just barbecue?
I know we do tours all over the city. So I gave a man here a little brief barbecue tour. So what we had is we had a special plate that you can only get with Red Clay Tours.
Okay.
And so we got a little bit of the pork and greens, which is the best barbecue dish in the city by far. With grits,
pretty
greens,
good.
Pretty good. You said it was great.
It's great.
Grits, cheese grits, greens, the pulled pork, a little bit of their vinegar sauce, and then some thin onion rings.
Okay.
And then we get a deviled egg, we get some fried green tomatoes with a little remoulade, the chicken with white barbecue sauce, which a lot of people like if they're not into pork, and then again, as he mentioned, the potato salad. And so I work with Saul's to get this plate specially made for people that want to come on a tour with Red Clay.
Okay.
So we do the barbecue tour. We also go to Dreamland and we go to Full Moon. But if people want a combo tour, we do barbecue and breweries together, because we do private tours for people. So if you want something special in the city, you don't see what you like on the website, or you got something in mind, then we do that too. We do brewery tours. We run tours 7 days a week. So we run a brewery tour 7 nights a week. Sunday through Wednesday, we consider that a weeknight, so we go to 3 breweries. So you get a flight at each brewery, and then on the weekends, which we say Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you can visit 4 breweries and get a flight at each. We get a half pint. We stay a little longer at one of the places so that you can have dinner. Normally next door to us here at Post Office Pies. But we have a lot of fun. It's a good time. You learn a lot about the beer, and you learn about the history of beer in Birmingham. And we give you snacks on the tour, all local. So we do Golden Flake snacks on the tour, as well as some local Bud's Best cookies. And then we've got some other tours. We've got a civil rights tour. We visit a lot of the civil rights historical sites here in Birmingham. Bethel Baptist Church, Kelly Ingram Park, Lynn Park. So those are some of the places we go, as well as Phillips High School, what used to be Phillips High School. Okay. We drive through the Black Business District over where Green Acres is and the Color Masonic Temple. We drive through that. We talk about civil rights in Birmingham and in Alabama from the end of the Civil War up through 1960s. Okay. And then we got a general Birmingham tour. You wanted me to mention that one too. Okay. That one you just see, you know, the city of Birmingham. We go to Railroad Park, maybe the nicest park in the city at this point, you know, downtown.
Very nice.
We go to the new Negro Baseball Museum, Southern Negro League Baseball Museum, which is a great museum. A lot of great artifacts. If you're a big fan of Willie Mays, you know, Willie Mays is from the Birmingham area.
Really?
He was on the 1948 World Series team. He was 16 years old playing professional baseball here in Birmingham. So they've got a lot of great artifacts, some great seats from a lot of old stadiums throughout the United States. It's one of my favorite pieces. And then they got a little bit on the Industrial League here in Birmingham.
Okay. And y'all also go see the Riftwood.
Yeah, we drive by Riftwood. When they open up, hopefully they should be open again in 2018. They're working on some construction issues, but hopefully when they open again, we can get inside. But we drive by there, maybe go by Legion Field. We go to Sloss Furnaces and talk about the history of iron in the city. And then we normally come to Avondale too, because I'm going to show off, you know, a new part of the city and what, you know, how the city's developing. We talk about the original zoo that was in Birmingham, Avondale Zoo. We talk about the spring. This used to be called Spring Street right here behind us. Yeah, it used to be Spring Street. So we talk about the Avondale, and then we normally grab a beer to finish out the tour and just hang out and talk about the city. And if anybody has any questions about the city, you know, places to go eat, things to do, that's when we talk about it.
All right, and also, how do we get in contact with you about the tours?
Sure, that's right.
And do we need to make reservations?
We prefer reservations. We prefer everything to be handled online through the website. That's redclaytourism.com. You can check us out on Instagram, Red Clay Tours. We're on Facebook, Red Clay Tours. You can find us on TripAdvisor. Just look up Birmingham, things to do, and look up Red Clay Tours. So we're on TripAdvisor. We've got great reviews on TripAdvisor, great reviews on Facebook. You can call me at 205-240-3829. I will take a phone call 24 hours a day. We run tours 7 days a week. So when you want to do something, you know, just look us up or give us a call. You can book through the website. If you got any questions, call me and then book. And if you don't like what you see online with any of the tours we've got already pre-made, you let me know. We do special tours. We do tours for large groups, church groups. You know,
schools?
Yeah. I just did a school, so I had a group yesterday from the Isle of Jersey. So if you know where Jersey is, in between England and France.
Not New Jersey.
Not New Jersey, no, the Isle of Jersey. Yes. It was a group of 17-year-olds. It was a private girls' school. They came over to learn about America and African Americans in America from 1865 to 1965. So we discussed, you know, the civil rights movement during that time period here in Birmingham. They had started in DC, and then they'd come down to Birmingham. They went to Montgomery and some other places in Alabama. And so that was great. So I showed them, I did a special walking tour for them. I did a walking tour the other day for a family in town. So this is a 2-hour tour. We walk around the city and talk about the same stuff on the civil rights tour. Most of our tours, we drive around the city because it's so hot. It's a little too far to walk. Yeah. But the walking
be sure if you do come to tours, Mr. Clay does have water, but you do have water, right? Sometimes.
Sometimes. We prefer to provide Buffalo Rock Ginger Ale and Grape-Eco. Those are local sodas here in the city.
Okay. Well, if you've never been to Birmingham, it gets kind of hot.
Yeah, it's about 90. It's about 92 out right now.
Yeah.
It's about 31, 32 C for people that don't do Fahrenheit.
Okay. And so you have people from Jersey.
And we got people from all over the U.S. Right? Okay. I've got people from California, Washington State, Colorado, Las Vegas, Nevada, Florida, Missouri, New York, Chicago. I mean, all over the country. And then we've had people from England.
England?
Right. One of them was from Manchester, England. We've had a couple from Dublin, Ireland the other day. They were on their honeymoon coming through the south.
Really?
They had gone to Disney World, the Harry Potter World, and they were driving over to New Orleans. Birmingham's kind of out of the way to get from Orlando to New Orleans, but I'm not going to complain if they stopped in Birmingham.
Yeah.
We had a family from the Netherlands the other day.
Oh.
Yeah. And then we had this group from Jersey. But I've had emails from people from Australia looking to come to the city to do some things. And so I hope, you know, the more people we can get to the city, the better. And I love to meet people from all over the world. It's fascinating.
Internationally known.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we are global. That's right. Red Clay Tours is going international.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay.
As long as you speak English, because I only know English. I don't know a second language. So
Okay.
I'm embarrassed to admit that. Hopefully I can learn another one soon. But right now, only English-based tours.
Let that truck pass by right quick. So thank you, Mr. Clay.
That was my pleasure, sir.
And go check him out. I'll put all his stuff in the description below. Thank you for Saul's for the great barbecue today. The potato salad. And what's this called?
Pork and greens.
Pork and greens. It's good. Well, you can only get with Mr. Red Clay Tours himself. Thank you.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one. All right, thank you.